everyone, I'm back with another pick a card tarot video for you, and this time I'm going to be answering what your person is too afraid to tell you. And this can be a crush, this can be your twin flame, whomever you are thinking right now, whomever came to mind when I say that. Besides the cards that are already laid down here, I have a couple of messages that I created myself. We have the tarot in case, extra tarot cards in case there is need for some clarifications, and we also have a little bowl of charms that can add to this reading. So choose the pile that calls you the most. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Once you're ready, you can find the timestamps in the description below or also pinned in the comment section. So let's get started. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Let's go ahead and start seeing what your person is too afraid to tell you and come forward. You have the nerd worker, so yeah, your person is definitely afraid of sending you letters, sending you emails, sending you text. This person is writing it, but it's not sending it. It's like if he's going to his cell phone and writing a big old message, and then he deletes everything and doesn't send it. He's also probably in his mind. Oh, and I'm saying him just because I'm used to that. I get mostly women as clients, but of course it can be her, and adapted to the pronoun. I'll do my best to use they, but sometimes I fall back into the pronoun him, and it's not on purpose or anything. It's just inertia. So anyway, so this person, it's like they are creating this what they want to tell you in their head, and they go over and over and they think about it, and they want to share this with you, but they don't, and they might even share it with someone else. Like they might go and say like, hey, this is what I want to tell this person, what do you think, and seek advice. We have the warrior. Yes, they don't have the strength yet to communicate with you, and they will soon. Because even if a warrior is tired, and if a warrior was defeated in the last battle and may need a little bit to recuperate, is always a warrior at heart, and eventually he will get back his strength through discipline, and he will just go and start again and do what he needs to do, what he wants to tell you. Okay, so let's see, we have 3 tarot cards. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse, loss. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Mage in reverse. So yeah, what this person doesn't have the strength to tell you right now is that they really feel your loss. This is someone that either they walk away and they are now very, very sorry for what they did. They resent that. They realize their mistake, or you walk away from them. And they really want to tell you how much they miss you, how they keep looking at you, even though they walk away or you walk away from them. But they are afraid of your ruling. They are afraid that you might cut them off if they communicate with you. So they are afraid of starting this communication again. They don't have the strength at the moment, and they have partial strength. Like they think about what they're gonna say. They talk to other people what they're gonna tell you. They even get that message started. Maybe they dial your phone number, but they didn't erase it because they're not confident in their own power. They're not confident that you won't cut them off. And because it is in distance, is very hard. They cannot see you. This communication has to be through phone or some other kind of distance communication, and it just makes them even more fearful. Like if it was in person, they probably will just have to get strong and talk to you. But because it's easier to just delete it, or maybe they get their force completely depleted once they have finished writing this card, or writing the letter, writing the text, the email, whatever the form is like, just that already takes so much of them that then they just erase it. But again, with the warrior, they're very, very close of just finally biting the bullet, as it is say, and sending you the message. We have roots. So yeah, we have this here, and it's like they're talking to the family about you. They're back home, and they're talking to the family about you, about how they want to communicate with you. They're looking for someone to give them strength. Maybe it is like their brother, their mother, their sister, someone that it is giving them strength to actually communicate with you. We have Cancer, the doula. Again, another Cancer also represents a lot of home, a lot of feelings. So they have deep feelings for you. Cancer feels a lot. So they are too afraid to tell you that they love your femininity. Even if you are masculine, then if you might have something that is very close to Cancer, might have something artistic. Like I have that my mother's brother is Cancer, and he's very masculine, but he has a few things, like he feels very deeply. He's an artist. He paints. He does sculptures. So that sometimes can be seen as feminine. And is that emotion that this person misses about you. And so again, even if you are very masculine, think about something that is very connected to the moon, that's very connected to emotions and things that sometimes can be seen as feminine. And that doesn't mean your whole self is. It can be just that part. It can be just that connection, that emotion. Definitely, if you are a very strong person, but you allow yourself to be vulnerable with them, if you were vulnerable with them, they miss that. They really miss that connection. And you might have been with them already, again, because the roots can not only be family, but you are deep into her roots. And they are very afraid to tell you that. They're very afraid that they feel you so deep as roots. That's how strong their feeling is. And again, it is because either one walk away, if you did that, either way I can see, because if you walk away, then they don't see how they can get you back. And if they are the one that walk away, then definitely, like, how is this person gonna get me back after I left, after I walk away? Yes, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. They're very afraid, and they want to tell you this. They want to tell you, express your love. And they also want to go ahead and make a romantic gesture. Maybe they want to pay a trip for you. They want to send flowers. They want to send chocolates. There is something. They want to make a romantic gesture. And they're not. They are having a hard time doing that. Oh, as I said, it is definitely a past life relationship. That doesn't have to be another life. I really think it's in this life, because we have the person walk away, one of you guys that walk away. And again, it's going to be different for everyone, so it could be you or the other one. Take what resonates. Transform the way you see búho or owl in Spanish. So yes, they want to tell you, please see me different. Please see me beyond this. Please, this is not who I was. I made a mistake walking away, or I made a mistake letting you walk away. Like not doing it, not tell you to stay. Then have Hex, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. So if there is anyone that maybe pushed you or recommend you, you know what? This person doesn't serve you, go away. They are wanting to tell you, hey, this person is an enemy. Let them reveal themselves. Because I do love you. I do want to express my love with you. Um, it was a hex for very few of you, because there's not that many people that's gonna a curse on you. But if you know that this person perhaps had connections with something around that area, maybe some of you were hexed. Okay, either you or the person, you to walk away, something like that. Or maybe they just feel that, maybe they feel like you leaving is a curse, that they feel so bad, they feel so destroyed, so much grief, that it feels like a curse to them that you walk away, or even that they decided to walk away. Like, how did they even do that now they miss you so much? Now I'm gonna see a little few of the messages that I wrote myself. What else is pile number 1 person too afraid to tell them? Oh, you bring me peace, definitely. So this really goes with, now they feel cursed with your absence, but when you're together, you bring them peace. They want to tell you that you bring them peace. I should have listened to your feelings. So yeah, the more this develops, is like most of you are the ones that walk away. Again, very few is the other one. Because it still can be that you walk away because this person didn't listen to your feelings, or this person walk away when you tried to stop them and they didn't listen to your feelings. They should have, and that's making them feel powerless. And again, that is why they cannot have enough strength to confront you, because they know what they did wrong. Maybe they didn't know it while the wrong was being done, but after time has passed, they know that now. My lack of self-confidence really affected our connection. So yeah, this person had self-confidence issues, and it really wants to express it now. They realize that now. Let's take one more. Let's see what this has to say. You're the best. Yeah, they really want to tell you that. But again, after you walking away, or them walking away with their confidence issues, with all of that, it's just so hard for them to tell you this, because they think you're not going to believe them. They feel that you are going to reject them, and they want to tell you that, like, even though you might reject me, I really want to tell you this, but you're just not strong enough at the moment. Let's see what the charms have for you. We have an owl again, a bull. So yeah, you see, they really want you to transform the way you see. They want to tell you that, can you please see me different? I have evolved. Maybe I have not done growing up. Maybe I don't have all the wisdom that you desire, but I am better at this. I am working on getting my wisdom on point. We have Cupid. So yeah, they're in love with you. They want to tell you that they love you. They want to tell you that, they've been struck by this. And we have the Dolphin in reverse. So again, they want to tell you how hard it is for them to come forward, how hard it is to come up from the waters, from the deep waters of their emotions. Just like Cancer, that they keep emotions very deep, and they don't share it with everyone. And it's very hard to share it even with you, even more so than with other people, because you mean way more to them than anyone else. So right now, they wish they could tell you that they are trapped, that they cannot, they feel suffocated because they cannot come out of the water. And as you know, dolphins are mammals, and they breathe air, not water. Even though they can spend a long time under the water, eventually, if they don't come out, then they are going to suffocate. So yeah, that is your reading. I really hope that this was helpful, and this is all that your person is very afraid to tell you. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading. Don't forget to stay at the end when we're done with the cards, because I also have the charms, and I have a small little deck of messages that I created myself to add some more things in depth to this reading. So let's see what your person is so afraid to tell you. Mentor, and his mentor in reverse. Let's see what else. The Prince. So we have romantic charm and potential. So yeah, they want to tell you that they want to be your prince, but they don't know how. Nobody told them how. They didn't know, they didn't have a mentor. So probably this person, they have a different way of seeing love than the way you see. Or perhaps they have a very, like a damaged family dynamic. If they are girls, maybe they didn't have their mom, or their mom was abusive, so they don't know. Or it can even be that their mom was abusive to their father, something like that. So they don't know how to behave with you. And this could be a prince or a princess, they want to be your princess. They want to be your prince, your Prince Charming, but they don't know if it is the father. Maybe the father walk away on the family, and they don't have that example to imitate. They didn't have a mentor, so they don't know. They're doing their best. They want to tell you that whatever mistakes they made is because they didn't know better. Oh, definitely. I have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. So they want to tell you that they don't feel the same without you. They feel that passion is slipping from their hands. Since you guys cut ways, it's like he feels, or she feels, that they are defending themselves against the world. And you might even have stopped with a fight, or they're having a fight with someone else. If this is a crush that you have, it could also be that they are having a hard moment with something else. Yeah, we have the Sun in reverse, so yeah, they're not entirely happy. They're not depressed either. They're doing their best because they still keep going it, but they have less energy. The passion is just slipping from their hands. They feel like their power is just not strong enough with this Queen. The Queen of Wands is very powerful, but in reverse is like they either were too bossy with you, or again, as he said, they feel they lost their power. But they still have to defend themselves against something. It can be a bit, perhaps someone said something about them. And if someone said something about them, don't believe them entirely. Go again and talk to them, because, with the Seven of Wands is someone that is defending themselves against attack of others, and they are in the right. They're not lying. They're truly defending themselves. So think about that. We have the Radical, so yeah, they want to tell you that you changed their life radically. You just make them, when they're with you, they're fierce, they're courageous. And they might still try to keep this up, but they're not the same that they are without you. They're not the same at this moment, and they still may have that bad boy, bad girl kind of vibe, and try to show them how they are very strong. We have macho, we have assertive, we have selfish and bossy, impulsive. But now is mostly just to defend themselves, is a wall that they are creating to defend their own vulnerabilities, because they felt they lost so much. And this could be when you left. And if it's just a crush, then it can be when one of their parents left, or it could be caused by a past relationship. If you've never been together, then what I'm saying that is that someone else caused this. Someone else caused this person to lose their sun, to lose their brightness, to lose their outlook in life, their self-awareness, and they have now changed into being this masked person. A few of them will be this way anyways, because there are some that are naturally this way, but with all the other cards, it's like this has been more of a wall to protect their vulnerability than anything else. Because they have the prince and the princess, it's like Their true nature is mostly sweet. But because they didn't have a mentor for their upbringing, they had to be tough. They had to grow up and be tough to, defend themselves against everything, against society. And again, it doesn't have to be exactly a parent. The mentor in reverse could be that their old relationships weren't good relationships. So instead of being a good mentor, they were a bad mentor. They were bad guides on how our relationship is supposed to be. So this person is expecting relationships not to be so good, relationships to have an imbalance in power, and they are just protecting their vulnerability. And they're starting to learn that, so they want to tell you that. They want to tell you at least how much they know, because a few things could be that they are not entirely sure how to tell you, but they want you to know that. They want you to know that this person, if you don't like them because they have become too selfish, it's just that they are defending themselves. Yeah, they want to tell you that they have romantic feelings, and that these romantic feelings for you are real. They want to tell you that there is a new love that they found, probably after going through this lessons and having to be, and definitely this person wants to be vulnerable with you, wants to have a new connection. If you've already been with them, they want to start anew. If this is your crush, as you say, they want to be your new love because they have romantic feelings with you. They want to start a romantic relationship with you. But you will need to know that there is a person past this mask of the macho or bossy, or things like that. It says cultivate love and effervescence. So yeah, they feel like bubbly in their stomach when they see you. They definitely have romantic feelings. They want to cultivate love with you. They want to tell you that. But again, they cannot be vulnerable, and that is what is keeping them from telling you. That's why they are afraid of telling you that. And then we have Orenda, or honor your mystical creative force. So they want to tell you that too, and they want to do that as well. They want to be able to connect with their creative force, but it's a little bit difficult for them. And also means, creative force. I will try to keep it PG-13, but I'll give you a few clues. If you know the snake, and sometimes we have a lot of red, a lot of blood, so they want to explore intimacy with you, and let's keep it as that. What should I do first? Let's do this one first, and then the charms. So what else is your person too afraid to tell you? Let's keep it cautious. So yes, they want to cultivate love, but that's what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you to have a few drinks and just keep it cautious, because they want to protect themselves. They have this wall. It's very hard for them, but they do have romantic feelings with you, but they want to start slow, just because they are afraid of that, what they have been through before. So they want to keep it casual. They think you are the best. It says that you have helped me grow. So yes, even though they are still vulnerable, at least they are giving themselves permission to explore this, and they want to tell you that. And maybe they're not strong enough to tell you, but soon they will, because they are growing. They're expanding just like the universe. Let's take one more. Ooh, I'm thirsty for you. So yes, they definitely want to tell you that, and again, that goes with the same as this card, that they want to explore intimacy. Let's see what cards. Oops. Okay. So they're gonna be transparent with you, but they may not tell you all of it, because we have the white. They're not gonna tell you lies, but they may not give you the depth of their entire self. Okay, and why is that? Again, because they have the waltz. So they are gonna let you see themselves one break at a time. They're gonna take one break at a time so you can see them. We have the butterflies, so they want to transform for you. They want this transformation. They want, again, to connect with themselves. They want to cultivate actually a real love. But since it is in reverse, they are not ready to change entirely. It's like they're still in the metamorphosis station. And if you help them, if you take their hand, then they're going to be able to become that butterfly. But at the moment, they're still through that process. This, well, again, this goes with this, you know, the screw, that kind. So I'm going to keep it at that. You know, you're smart enough. And then we also have the fish. So yeah, they feel that they cannot swim, just keep swimming. It's going to be hard for them. They cannot go against the current. They are going to swim slowly. They are going to take it just like one step at a time. And the first step, of course, is going to tell you about their feelings, or at least, since they are kind of bossy, since they are kind of guarded, they might tell you just a little bit slowly, you know, like this. They might tell you that they want to keep it casual, and they do want that, but they don't tell you the deeper, that is the deeper meaning of what they want, or what they say is that they want to start casual, but they want to develop love. They want to cultivate that because they have romantic feelings. Hey, for them, you're in your love. Okay, so if this person comes to you and tells you this, there's more behind it. They just are too afraid to commit right away, and they want to see how things go before, because they have been hurt in the past, either from another relationship, family relationships, or who knows. I mean, there's so many ways how we find ourselves in traumas and things that affect our life. So yeah, just this is what your person wants to tell you. I really hope that this reading was useful for you. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and I see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, pal number 3, and welcome to your reading. Don't forget to stay until the end, because I have some messages that I created myself, and I also have some charms for you. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say about what your person is too afraid to tell you. We have the storyteller in reverse, and also the guide. Okay. This person is too afraid to tell you that a few things they have told you are mostly made up tales. Not everything. They are guided, you know, they want to be guided by divine energy. They have their own wisdom, but they are not entirely woken, let's say. They don't have the wisdom to a level that they don't make mistakes, which I don't think anyone has, but at least, you know, it can also be that they really want to tell you that they have become wiser, and they regret the tales that have told you, the lies that have told you, or maybe it's not even entirely lies, but maybe they enhanced the truth. They added a few things to things that they told you, and it was just a story. We have the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, Nine of Pentacles upright, Nine of Swords in reverse. Yes, they're very slow. And the Page of Swords in reverse. So yes, they were definitely a storyteller. They definitely told you a few things that weren't true, or again, that were exaggerated. You know, just one example could be that they made a lot of money. And perhaps they did, but not to the extent that they actually say they did. Maybe that they travel a lot, but they actually didn't. You know, there is something that they enhance a little bit to become more charming. And now they're wise enough, and they want to tell you that. They do want to tell you about what happened, but they are not, they're not confident enough of the moment. They're also afraid of what you might say, how you might judge them, how you might be a little bit apprehensive about if they tell you that, if it's going to change their image, you know, that you have of them once they tell you. So your person is also afraid to tell you that they really value the way you are independent. You know, they have learned that. They probably didn't like that before, but they see you as a very strong person. Really, really strong, how you can be independent if you want to be, either when you are in a relationship or when you're not, and that you don't need someone to tell you every single step. That doesn't mean that you don't accept the help of others, that you don't ask for help when you need that, but if you don't have someone guiding you, you're not stuck. You're able to make your own decisions. Oh, feelings, the moon. Yes, they definitely are guarding their feelings for you. Okay, and you know, the moon, of course, is about feelings, but it's also about the night. So they're keeping their feelings, their true feelings, or the extent of their feelings hidden, and this is for their comfort. Sorry, my accent sometimes gets in the way. And could be perhaps that they don't want you to get clingy, which I don't understand why, because you're very independent. Perhaps that is just something that they have in themselves, and other people have been clingy, and that's why they go slow, you know, and but they're noticing you're not. Let's see what else. So we have craft in reverse, the 6th house. Yeah, this definitely, this person knows, and they have a feeling that want to tell you that they don't want to work very hard about something, and it could be that they're afraid that you won't be working hard for this connection, be it friendship, be it a crush, or being a past relationship. Or, you know, just because we have the storyteller, and just because we have a person that sometimes does that, for a very few of you, it's like they don't want to work for the relationship. They might be lazy, or it could be just their hidden emotions, like hidden fears, and that's why they don't want to put too much work in it, because they're fearful it not might work anyway. So, you know, even though they're wiser, again, as I said, with this other cards, they're wiser than they were before, but that doesn't mean they are like the wisest person on earth. You know, they're just wiser than they were. Now, calling in your soulmate, they want to tell you that they're praying for you. They want to tell you that they think you're your soulmate, and also that they want to be playful. So definitely, see, with the playfulness, is like they don't want to work hard. They probably could be even innocent. It could be in the sense that I shouldn't work hard for a relationship. Like, if we are soulmates, it shouldn't be this hard. So that is part of what I'm seeing as well. But yeah, they have deep feelings for you. They think you are their soulmate, and they're calling to you. And, you know, perhaps they have worked hard already with the prayers, affirmation, visualizations, and everything. But it got them tired. It got them exhausted. And they just want playfulness and stop with the old work. And they just want to be romantic with you and playful, and just, you know, be with each other. Make peace with your past. So yes, they want to tell you that they want to make peace with their past, especially if you have been in a past relationship together. Or for you, you know, if this person might have a crush on you, or you might have a crush of them, but there's definitely something about their past that either you or this person needs to make peace with. And again, it could be with the lies that this person was telling you, or again, doesn't have to be lies, could be just enhancing it a little bit, manipulating it. But again, yes, then we have solitude, alone but not lonely. So this person is alone, but they don't feel lonely. They want to tell you that they're not with anyone. Again, that is the solitude part. I don't think they have cheated if they were with you. I don't see that, but just in case, since they want to make peace and they want to tell you that they're alone, maybe there was something like that. But what I feel most is just like they're not with anyone else, and they want you to know that. They want to tell you, look, I'm alone. I'm alone. I don't have anyone, because I want you. You are my soulmate. And, you know, this independence can also be that, you know, It's like they want to tell you that they're independent, are alone, that they don't need anyone else, and they're not even working on looking for other people. You know, they are not looking for anyone else. They only want you. And again, it could be a past relationship. I really feel like for most of you, this has been a past connection. And if it hasn't been a true connection, at least like something that you kind of started and then it maybe didn't pan out. But this person really wants you to know that they're single. Let's see what else. Let's go with the charms. What else they want to tell you that they're too afraid to tell you? Okay, so we have the mermaid. Yeah, they wanna tell you that they have hope and they want you to have hope, but they're afraid of that hope. They're afraid of being hopeful, of this connection. We have like the mermaid, so they feel very lured towards you. For them, it's like the sing of a mermaid that attracts the sailors. And you know, if you ever saw The Little Mermaid, is kind of like that, how Prince Eric fell in love with Ariel's voice. Of course, there is more to the story in that, but that is the basic mythology of mermaids. They lured people and sailors with their voice and with their singing, with their song. So it's like, for this person, you are like a mermaid for them. You are like just luring them. Let me get a few clarifiers. Give me a clarifier for the mermaid. What else is this person too afraid to say? Seven of Swords. Yes, definitely. So for a few of you, it's actually that they use their mermaid voice. They use the magical voice to tell you a story, and they got away with it. For the most part, maybe you caught them afterwards, or again, maybe now they're wise enough and they want to tell you that some of them were tales. Just like again with the mermaid going on, you know, even there was a myth and everything is a tale. Is not something that happens to everyone. Okay, even though they're mermaids in dreams and energetically, but not really in the ocean. So let's see what else this person is too afraid to tell you. They're afraid to tell you that they're sending love towards you. They're very afraid to tell you that you are important. So yeah, this person has some either narcissistic-like issues, not exactly, but it's like they don't want you. They're very afraid to tell you that you're important, baby, because that will give you power over them. And yeah, they're just very doubtful. You know, we all have our problems. We all have things that, even though we might be wiser, as I said, we're not that much wiser, and we still have things like that afraid of telling a person that is important to us. Yeah, again, sending love. You're important and I love you. They're very afraid to telling you that. And I wonder why. Maybe you guys are not together anymore. Maybe you never been together. So they're very afraid of telling you that. Oops. They are afraid of telling you that they have lack of confidence, and that really affects the connection. So again, yes, because this person uses tales and enhancement and, you know, his or her storytelling to make them a little bit bigger or shinier than they truly are. And that is because of their lack of confidence. Let's take one more. I'd walk 1,000 miles for you. And they're really afraid of telling you that because nobody ever had that power over them. They wouldn't do that for anyone else. They just wouldn't. And, you know, that scares them. That really scares them. They really want to take that. And they're missing you. So again, if you have had a connection with them, they're really missing you. Or if you never had, but you just stopped talking to them, they really miss you as well. You know, someone can miss you just because they have not seen you in a while, even though they haven't been with you. So yeah, this is your reading. This is all that your person is very afraid to tell you. I hope that this reading was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.